Sean Davies with Colorado Reinsman. I am here on my third session with Conagher, our little 3-year-old Salt Wells, Wyoming Mustang that we picked up last Friday, so about 4 or 5 days ago. This little guy, I tell you what, I really like this boy's mind. I say little again, but he's a big monster. I just was able to pick up all 4 feet for the first time. And cleaned them all out, so he's doing real well. I'm still working on videos, but in my second video, if it was too dark, I apologize. But I actually set my old colt starting saddle up on his back on the second session with a pad, but I could tell it wasn't going to fit him in the withers. He's real round, so I've got my Wade saddle over there, which I've got a real wide tree on that, which fits these big white guys a little better, so I'll probably see if I can't get that on him today. So you see I've got my Horseman's Lariat, a triple soft, I think this is about a 60-footer or 55-footer. I'm going to send him around and do my round pinning today with this Lariat on, because when I disengage him, I want to get him to where he looks at me a little bit more. He's doing a good job, he's stopping when I take the pressure off, but I just want to get that eye coming into me a little bit more. He says, I want to kiss you and chew on stuff. He's such a good boy. I really like this little guy. I'm afraid that Pat's going to have a hard time getting him back in 4 months, but she said she'd come down and do horrible things to me if I didn't send him back to her, because she loves this horse. So I'm going to start off just asking him to move off of me. So I'm going to move him off. Good boy. I'll let him feed out a little bit. He's got nice movement. He's transitioning well for me. He's going to figure out this rope a little bit. He wants to offer a canter with that little bit of energy. That's fine. Good boy. Nice little canter there. Really powerful built rear end. I'm going to send him out a little bit right there. Good boy. Got him to trot. We'll push out his eye, keep him going on the rail. Push out his eye. Let him come down. Good boy. Let him walk out. He's dropping his head. That's one of the signs I'm looking for. It's been so hot here in Colorado today. Just getting evening time. Now I'm not going to let him turn into me yet. Just shut that down. So I'm going to have to go back to basics here. I'm going to close that door, push him off. Good boy. Good boy. Throw the tail of my rope out there, keep it going a little bit. Come on. And relax. And relax again. Let him walk. Good boy. Just want to let him walk out. Now this is where my rope comes into play. See, he's got his eye outside the round pin. I want his eye inside the round pin. So I'm going to... Oh. See, I don't like when he turns in. I'm going to move him. I'm going to block that eye. Block that eye. Doesn't get to run into me. Come on. I'm going to have to go right back to zero. Get over. Good boy. So if he does that, I'm going to have to put him back out there, cycle him up again. Bring him down. Good boy. Bring him down. Good boy, buddy. Thank you. Now I'm going to pick up and bring him back down to a walk. Put a little energy out in front of him. Now I'm going to pull his eye back away from him, right there. Reel him in like a fish. Reel him in like a fish. Let him think. Okay. Good boy. Now I'll pet him. Alright, so the whole purpose of this rope is when I disengage him, I reel him in, because he wants to stop on that other side a lot and just look at me. So I'm speaking to him a little more clearly. So I'm going to get myself set up here, feed out a little rope. I'm going to push at him right here. Move that shoulder over. Good boy. Now see, I increased the pressure there until he gave to me. Drive him right there. He's got to move forward. That's his one deal here. He's got to move forward. Push him in a canter. Good boy. Good boy. Trot him. Walk him. I'll slide my hand. I'm going to pick up that eye. Look at his butt right here. As soon as that nose comes to me, I'm going to back up and ask him to come in. I just want to turn sideways and reel him in here. And let him stop right there and say, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. He's such a big baby. Been down there at Canyon City just languishing. You know, they've taken real good care of him and that he's very well fed. But this little guy should have a home. Should have had a home a long time ago. Now he's 3 years old. He's going to grow massively. Really liking how he's put together. Oh, stop. See, if he gets nervous about my hand, I don't quit. I just get back in there and rub him. Oh, rub his ears. Swish a baby. So rub his ears. Wild horse here, ladies and gentlemen. Terribly wild horse. Here's a baby. Okay. Good boy. Now I'm going to do my next phase with this lariat. I'm going to ask him to get off of pressure. So I'm again going to ask him to move off. Good. Now, if I can keep him at a walk, it's great. If he picks up a canter or a trot, that's all well and good too. But I want to get this rope on the other side of his hip. Just like that. I want to see how he reacts. He's not kicking. That's good. I just want to see how this horse reacts. So he's got to be ready. I'll put a little pressure on him. I'll step in front of the drive line here. Up. Now I'll drop the rope right there. He cut in on me. It's off this way. I'm going to toss my rope. He's not a kicker. So now, I'm going to pull on my rope a little bit. Pull on my rope. Push at his eye. Drive him off this way. Flip my rope over. Good boy. Not bucking, not kicking. Good boy. Ask him to come down. So for all intents and purposes, this rope is my leg. And and I'm asking that hip to step around. So when he slows down, he might get up in front of me just a little bit. Put a little pressure on that hip. Pull that hip in. Pull that hip in. Drive him off right there. Flip my rope. Step in front of him. Put a little pressure on that hip and get him to get off the pressure. Oh, that's sexy, folks. I love that. Move that over. Well, got between his legs, so I'm going to get up here in front and just let him walk out. Just going to turn him, let him walk off. Good. You can always just let him walk out of it and start from zero. Now let me push him off. Look how soft that horse is getting off that pressure. Third time we have worked with this horse. Now let me put a little pressure right here and drive him, moving. Good. Good boy. One more time. One more time. Let me put a little pressure there. Drive him, keep driving him, face him, back away from him, and just reel him up like a fish. Come on, Junior. Come on. Now he feels a little bit of a squeeze there. I want him to get off that pressure. Now I don't want to get him in a fight right there because he just did it so well. He says, I want to chew on this rope. You are a funny little horse. Stop. All right. So that's good enough for me. It's really good enough for me as far as that goes. Now, we're going to do something else. I'm going to push him over. Now, I'm going to get him prepared to put an actual saddle on him with a little bit of a girth. And this is going to give me an indication of how he's going to do. I'll move him off with a little bit of a girth around him and see if I'm going to have a bucker on my hands. Put a little pressure on him here. So he's thinking, he's going, I don't like that. I don't want to put in. I'm not going to take the pressure off while he's doing that massive bucking there. I plead with whichever entity that I believe in that's the massive amount of bucking that he does. Come on. So he's trotting out of that. I'm going to take the pressure off right there. Good boy. That was pretty sad as far as bucking goes. I'll put a little pressure on him here. He's just thinking, he's saying, is this too much for me? Put more pressure on him, and I'm going to relax right there because he didn't do anything. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this horse is ready to cinch up. Good boy. Good boy. Now, this will be a big test. This is a back girth. I just want to put a little pressure on him. Now, I'll put a little pressure. Okay. Now, if I take the pressure off while he's doing that, I barely have anything on him. If I take the pressure off while he's bucking, I've just taught him to buck. So I'm just asking him to stop. Anybody want to get on now? Now I just took the pressure off. I'm going to put pressure back on it. Got buck. Kicking. He says that's uncomfortable. I'm going to take the pressure off. Good boy. I'm going to pull the pressure on. He didn't do anything. I'm going to take the pressure off. Now when I say pressure, I had ounces of pressure on that rope. It's just so new to him. Good boy. He said that was scary, but he came out of it. So, no bronking out, no big deal. Stay tuned. I'm going to get my saddle in here and see if I can't get to the point where I get a saddle on him, so stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, Mr. Conagher here, he's real scared of the pad. He wants to chew on it. So I introduced this non-slip pad to him. He's so wide. If I put my normal pads and old colt starting saddle on him, it'd slip sideways. So I've got this this nice non-slip pad that fits these big wide horses a little better, and he could care less about this thing. I'm just rubbing him with it. I had this thing just sitting on him and flopping on him the other night. You can see he's real worried about it. He's kind of paying attention to other things. Now, if he chooses to walk off, I'll let him walk off. This is starting to get to be no challenge. And I'm going to say that, and of course he'll buck me off. But I'd like to get my saddle on him so I can work him a little bit and just see how he's doing with things. You're all right, Junior. Are you okay with leading around with this pad? He's going, oh yeah, man. I can lead around with that pad. It's not doing anything to me. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Well, we might as well just progress right on to the saddle. Huh. Now, then I'm going to take it away. Now this weight saddle started quite a few colts in too, depends on their back, and he doesn't seem to mind. But if I can take the scary thing away from him, and he doesn't really care about it, that's great. Now this saddle has a lot more to it than my old colt starting saddle. This one's got a lot of strings, and you know, I've still got my back cinch on this, which I'm going to go ahead and put it on loose. I just want to see how he's going to be here. So, if he wants to leave, he can leave. This will be the second time I set something up on his back. I'm going to rub him right there. I just don't even think about it. He wants to smell it on his offside, that's just fine. This horse cracks me up. He's going, okay, whatever that is, it's not that big of a deal. Huh. Oh, young man. I'm just going to hold that lead rope in case he jumps forward. Let me get over here and make sure my latigo's all situated. And set that saddle down on him. So why don't I just go ahead and drop this cinch down. looks like it's going to be pretty good. It says, so far, no big deal. So I'm going to reach underneath here, grab that cinch and just let it sit. I'm going to get a loop. Now, if any time he decided he wanted to run off and leave this saddle in the dirt, you know what? It's a nice little saddle. It'll live with a few scratches. I don't care. We'll go back to 0. Now this has nothing. Nowhere near pressure that my lariat just had on him. Lower this back cinch down a little far. Now I'm going to try to get a loop, get this cinch just tight enough to where it's not going to slip up underneath that. Good boy. Good boy. I don't think this horse is going to bronc out too much. He may think about it. I'm just going to ask him to move off a little bit. He's thinking. If he wants to hump, I'm going to try and snatch him around. So I just disengaged him because he's getting a little speedy there. I'm going to disengage him. Disengage him a little bit. Disengage him. I get him moving forward. Get him moving forward. Get him moving forward. Ask him to walk off. If he humps right there, I'm going to stop him in his tracks. Try not to get right in front of him. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first saddle for Mr. Conagher. Day 3 of working. Okay, young man just relaxed a little bit. He's licking and chewing. I'm going to ask him to trot off just a hair. He says, that's a little scary, but I'm going to disengage him right there. Back him up. Back him up. Just a step. Pet him. Now I don't suggest you get in front of the horses. I should come over here to the withers just in case something tweaked him all of a sudden and he popped up in the air. Then run you over. Good boy. Good boy. Now, I'm going to come over here for a second. Get my handy dandy stick with my flag on it, my little very expensive tool, my grocery bag. I'm going to back him up. Hey, back him up. Hey, say, get out of my space. Good boy. I'll put a little pressure on him now. Ask him to move that shoulder. Good boy. Good boy. Let him just feel that saddle. Who's a good boy. another cinch knot up on him. Another hole. Four. Now, if he's going to pop when I send him this other way, because I just tightened that up about 3 holes. Back him up. Ask him to move his shoulder. Let's just walk him off this way, because that's going to be a lot tighter. Good boy. Good boy. Boy, I like this little guy. For this client, Pat Holmgren, he is going to be the perfect horse for her. Nice boy. Ask him to trot up a little bit. Good boy. Driving forward, look forward, just see how he reacts. I'll tighten up that back cinch a hair because it's actually flopping on him and causing him to twitch a little bit. He's a good boy. Now, slide my hand down, pull his eyes, step towards his rear end and stop him. Back him up. Ask him to move on this way. Very good. Now I taught him that stuff, started at rudimentary the first day. And the first day was actually, what was that, Sunday. Let him settle in a day. Put a little pressure on him now. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, that's just nice. That's just nice. Step towards the rear end right there. Back him up. This way. Push him. Get him out a little bit. Go forward. Don't fight me, man. Don't fight me. Good boy. Good boy. Easy, young man. Up that nose, back him up right there. Woo! What a nice little guy. What a nice little guy. Man, oh man. He's a big baby. Good boy. So he has just accepted this saddle beautifully. Yes, you have, haven't you? You've accepted that saddle beautifully. Good boy. Good boy. So just on the off chance that I'm able to get on this horse, I've got a few more things I want to do with him. Put my chaps on. Let me see about if I can get him to move sideways just a little bit. Ask him to get his nose over here to the rail. Good boy. See if I could just get a little bit of a leg in that. Come on. Going backwards. Excited now. Okay. Push it right here. Push it. Just get him over. Good boy. Good boy. Just want to break his feet free. Good boy. See a little crossover step there. Start his leg yields, get him off of this pressure. Good boy. All right, that's a nice little leg yield to the right. Or side pass for some of you. Let's see if I can get it to the left. I'm going to back him up. Back him up. Just shift his weight back. There you go. Now I'm going to direct him over. Bring his nose right up to the rail this way. Stop him. Oh, I love that. Let's ask him to move off this way. Moving. Back over here. Good boy. Good boy. Set him up. Push him. Back him up. Good boy. Just get him back up to the rail. Now we'll move him sideways. Don't let him turn to me and kick me. There's one. There's you go. Good boy. Just looking for that tiny bit of give. Good boy. Now ask him again. You learned last time if you move sideways, you got off the pressure. One. What a nice little horse. Oh, okay. That's very nice. Good. All that newness, he's not too worried. Not too worried at all. Good boy. How's your baby? Not too worried at all. Alright, so this cinch is really tightened up or loosened up on him on this side, so I got to raise it up one on the other. I know, Junior. I know. I know. Good boy. Now that's probably as tight as I've had that cinch yet. Now, pay attention to this, because when I get on him, that's what I'm going to ask him to do. Good boy. Back him up, back him up. Back him up. Stop that face. Don't want him running through me. Don't want him running through me. Good boy. There you go, young man. So I'll put the pressure I need to stop him from running around. And then once he gives to me gently, alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm kind of progressing along here very quickly on this third day. First saddle has gone so wonderfully. He said, oh my God, there's a truck or something over there, just as I say that. Alright, so I'm going to ask him to bend his head and just stand still. Good boy. Good boy. There's a truck with some tree limbs being hauled out of the yard over there, so he's like, oh my God, don't scare me. Nice flexing right there. Good boy. Good boy. I'm not going to ask much of this horse. You know, a lot of times I'm going to get walk, trot, and canter both ways first time. We're going to see how that progresses. If he gives me a pretty walk tonight, I might be up. So I don't like when he pushes on me. I'm going to ask him to bend. I'm just going to keep in my position here. And just get a little bit of a bend right here. He's like a little worried about that truck. And I want to get this bend. And see, he's wanting to step into me. So I'm going to push his neck, his shoulder right here. And get him to bend and push off me. There, good boy. That way, if he kept stepping into me, he's pushing me away, but I can break him right here at the base of the neck. Let me see if I can get him to give a little bit. There you go, Junior. There you go, Junior. Check my stirrups. I think we're set. Good boy. just see how he's going to tolerate me stepping up in the stirrup. I'm kind of using him as a preparation on July 19th and 20th here in Colorado. I will be competing down at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds with several other trainers in a colt starting USA colt starting competition. Good boy. Good boy. I'm going to walk away right there. See, this horse isn't braced up. If he was braced up, he would have stayed there, just kept his feet just stuck. Instead, he decided he'd follow me. I'm going to go up one more. Well, that's good. Are you ready, Junior? You are. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I'll let him think right here. Good boy. Good. Let's bend him a little bit. He's a good boy. Let's ask him to step off. Disengage him just a little bit. Good boy. Just want him licking and chewing and feeling what I'm doing. Good boy. I want to see if he'll see me out of this eye. Good boy. Let's see if I can get him to bend this way. Chainsaw just started. Turn him to the left here. Good boy. Well, since the chainsaws are rolling today, I might just walk this young man out. And of course I might not. Now, can you turn a little bit? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Not putting any pressure on this horse's head whatsoever. Just let him come down to a walk. I just breathe this little baby down to a walk. What an exciting day this is for this horse and me. Holy moly. Good boy. I asked him just to walk off this way. Wow. He offered that canter and that trot up real nice. That's just what I was looking for. Ask him to go off a little bit. Let's get him out here to the rail just a little bit. Now I'm just riding him forward a little bit, rubbing him. I'm going to let him offer this stuff to me. I'll let him see if he'll pick up that trot and that canter a little bit. Turn him over this way. Now, I don't want to get in any strength contests with him. He's seeing a couple steers across the road, walking around, running around, head button. He's listening to the chainsaw. If I get a walk in the trot, just steer him forward, don't get in a fight with him. Let's see if I can get him going this way. Good boy. Good boy. You know what? If that's what he offers me, I'm happy. Just bumping him right here. Bumping him. Come on. Good boy. You're all right. Don't want to get in a fight with him. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. What a sweet baby. What a sweet baby. Let me see if I can bend him here. Put my weight on this outside. I just like to bend his neck a little bit, get a little lateral flexion. I'll put some weight on his outside. Put my right leg against his shoulder. Ask him to stop. It's kind of pulling on me. Almost there. Just gave a little bit. Oh, look at that. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Ah, I love this little guy. Let's get a little left bend here. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, let's come back over here. Ladies and gentlemen, Conagher, I will remind you, was sitting on the holding pens less than a week ago. Friday is when we picked him up. Beautiful 3-year-old Salt Wells Gelding. He was gathered, probably to be fair, he was probably gathered somewhere around a weanling or a yearling. He's been down there, they said, between 1.5 years and 2 years. But I love this guy's mind. So ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. You're going to see some really cool things come from this horse. First, let's just see if I can get a nice little dismount here. So I'm going to take my right foot out. Good boy. And I'm just going to come up and down. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. You are a good young man. Very, very good. All right, look at that face. He's a happy little guy too. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Davies, the Colorado Reinsman.